You're watching WMAR-2 News.
3 women are suing Baltimore City Public Schools, seeking justice decades later. The lawsuit claims a former special ed teacher, Alvin Hunt, sexually assaulted the women while they were students in the 1980s and 90s, and that school leaders did nothing to stop it. One of the survivors says her life was changed forever by the alleged abuse.
I have a constant reminder because my daughter is a product of a rape. So when I see her, the trauma will never stop because my daughter is here.
Attorneys say school staff witnessed inappropriate behavior like kissing and love letters and still failed to intervene. The lawsuit argues this was part of a broader pattern of neglect by the school system. Baltimore City Schools responded confirming Hunt's employment as a city schools teacher from 1975 until he retired in 2005. He then returned as a substitute teacher in 2010 for 9 years. Due to the ongoing legal proceedings, they said they cannot comment further on the matter. Well, the show will go on. The Dundalk Heritage Fair will happen this year thanks to generous donors, but they could still use a little help from you. In April, the community was heartbroken when the news came out that Dundalk would have to cancel its 50th Heritage Fair because they didn't have the money. But since then, they've raised about $100,000. Executive Director Mark Kisiak says between cash donations and pledged money, it's going to happen 4th of July weekend, but they still need some help to make it happen.
The problem is, you don't get volunteers, you end up paying for services, and it just gets much more expensive. So we really do need the volunteers.
So volunteers, what do you need people to do?
So we do everything from put up fences, which is a really big job, by the way. We put up almost a mile of fence. We need people to pull electric lines.
Not only are they looking for volunteers, they're also looking for more vendors. There's a meeting scheduled for Thursday night at 6:30 at the Patapsco Masonic Lodge. We have more details over at WMAR2news.com.
Well, the big story that we're going to be tracking as we head through the next few days will be the extreme heat. So far through May and through the start of June, temperatures have been a little bit tamed, but take a look at this. For the first time in a long time, we have a 90 here on the map. And in fact, we're going to have 3 consecutive days of temperatures around that 90-degree mark starting on Wednesday and going, of course, through Friday. Staying warm through the weekend. Our only day that we're tracking any thunderstorms, Saturday. Besides that, things are looking pretty darn good. Sunday, we're back with the sunshine and then a little bit cooler as we head into the start of next week.
Thanks, Dylan. Stick with us online at WMAR2news.com all day for updates on top stories and breaking news. Also for news and weather while you're on the go, download the WMAR2 News app in the App Store.